This is the Bell MX-9 Adventure Mips helmet, and it is the best-selling dual sport helmet so far of 2020. It's a helmet that's been around a long time as a sort of entry-level does-it-all helmet. It's actually known to be pretty much one of the best dual sport helmets, and you can customize it, fiddle around with the different settings to get it as an off-road helmet or a road helmet. So you can, for example, run it with just the visor, no peak if you're going on the road, or if you're going off-road, you can remove the visor and run it with just the peak, or run it with nothing. You can put goggles on it. Basically, you can do anything that you like with this particular helmet. It's got both ECE and DOT certifications with Bell's Mips technology thrown on the top. And what that basically is it's a rotational impact device on the inside. It's this little yellow liner that when you hit something allows your head to move a little bit with inside the helmet. So this basically is an off-road helmet, the Bell MX-9 helmet, but it's been customized to be an adventure by adding on the visor and the peak, which also means you can remove it all. It comes with voice comm setup, so inside the ears, which I'll show you in a bit, you can put in speakers. Going even further than that, you can put the speakers actually within the EPS liner, which is really, really cool. It weighs in at 1,800 grams, which is pretty light for a dual sport helmet. And basically it's a do-it-all helmet. On the front, let's talk about the vents. It's got an open and closed vent on the front here, two side vents here, and some vents up here. So you're nicely ventilated. Like I say, Bell have been around a long time, so they know what they're doing when it comes to airflow and that kind of thing. The visor is really thick, solid unit. It doesn't bend and crumble like other ones. And the nice thing about this visor is it's got three very defined opening points. So you've got close, where it's completely locked in with this nice thick visor. You can then open it halfway, sort of clicks into position, and then you got another 3/4 there, and then all the way open. If you compare that to a cheaper helmet of the same type, so this is an LS2 dual sport, you don't really have any locked in positions. It's just sort of free for all, doesn't stay into place. It's one of the big advantages to going into a higher end helmet, apart from all the safety and all the other stuff that comes with it. All right, so I'm going to take this helmet apart and show you some of the different setups. But first of all, I'm going to leave it how it is, but add some goggles. So what you can do is in the night time, just use the visor, or when it's raining. But if you're going off-roading, add some goggles in. So the eye port is perfect for the use of goggles. Some people recommend using tinted goggles for the daytime, because then you've got the clear visor for the nighttime. But as I say, this is actually an MX-9 off-road helmet that's been added to the visor and the peak for adventure riding. So I think all the motocross stuff fits onto this helmet, which is really nice. So the other way you can run it, it's very easy just to take off with your fingers. You can take off the peak or the visor, depending on how you want to do it. Simply unscrew these. Okay, so let's make an off-road helmet. Let's put the visor back on. And just like that, we have a off-road helmet. How cool is that? Now, let's change it into a street helmet. Now we have a full road-ready street helmet. Should be worth mentioning that this visor really does close down flat. It's a big, thick visor. Although it's not as quiet as a full road helmet, it's getting pretty close. Like, it does a good job at the road conditions. And you can carry this in your bag with you, or if you don't, a lot of people run this even off-road without a peak. So when you get out there into the off-road environment, you just take the visor off and then throw on the goggles. Okay, so let's put this helmet back together into its original form, and I'll show you the insides. Okay, on the inside we have full removable EPS foam. But every single piece of this helmet can be taken out and washed separately. So popping them all out. Again, where this differs a little bit from the cheaper options is these clips are really, really solid, and they're not going to break on you in a year or so, and they'll keep working for a while. Inside these, you'll find a nice cheeky secret. Is a small area for your comms speaker that goes in there, and within the helmet is a little cutout circle for the speaker itself. So the helmet is really set up very well for voice comms. Nice addition. Taking out more of the helmet, and we'll see the Mips technology on the inside starting to show itself, which is the yellow thing you're seeing on the inside. So the headliner, removable, throw that in the washing machine. You're going to stay nice and clean and not smelling too bad. The Mips, that's this big yellow disc that you see in here. So the idea is that this actually moves around inside the helmet. So if you hit your head on the ground, the rotation of this disc is going to stop all the impact coming into your brain. So that's a really, really nice added feature on these MX-9 Adventure helmets. The final thing to note is it has a D-ring strap, which is very standard on the Dual Sport helmet. So overall, the Bell MX-9 helmet is a do-it-all helmet. Dual Sport, take it off-road, take it on the road, wear it with goggles, wear it with glasses, put on your voice comms, do whatever you like. This helmet's designed for it. And that is why it's the best-selling Dual Sport of 2020.